Good morning. Good morning. This is a last minute experiment. Let's just see if anybody has like I'm going to go live for like 5 minutes here literally. And going to have to say I'm going live Monday nights now and you can see that on my channel and the Masters is going on this weekend. So I thought, hey, anybody who is interested in the Masters, come on to the stream, or if you see the video after the stream, post it in the comments. Who do you think is going to win the Masters? There's no prize or anything. It's just kind of fun. Hey, Rob Fuzz and Sherry, awesome Sunset Travels. Good to have you here. Thanks for stopping in. My history of going live at the last minute is absolutely horrible. So um, I'm not expecting anything different here. But anyway, thanks for joining, guys. I know that Jeff is live right now, and I think Carlos is still live. So I didn't expect many people to join. But if you see this after the stream, like I said, if you're interested in the Masters, or even if you're not that interested, uh, let me know, who do you think is going to win this thing? And I'm going to give you my prediction too. But let me just see if we've got Sherry and Rob. We've got Coos Cruisers. Hey, Bob and Sarah, good to have you here. Are you guys into the Masters? I am. I'm into it big time. So, and I know Disney Dan is. So, all right. Let me look. I'm going to look to the side here. I should have probably positioned this differently, but we have. Oh, so Monday night I go live at 5:30. By then the Masters should be over. So anyway, this is where the standings are right now. And actually, let me bring it up. Okay. So like I was telling Rob earlier, if even if you're not into the Masters, Tiger Woods is in contention. So if you don't know anything else, just pick Tiger Woods. But we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-way tie for first place right now. And that includes John Rahm, Abraham Answer, Cameron Smith, Justin Thomas, and Dustin Johnson. And these are some, like 3 of those golfers are ranked very high. John Rahm, Justin Thomas, and Dustin Johnson. In fact, I think Dustin Johnson is still #1 in the world. So um, oh, we got other people here. Hey, Bob, my brother. Hey, how you doing, Epcot Bob? Last minute crazy idea, as I was explaining earlier. These things usually don't pull off that great, but Bob thinks the Vikings are going to win. Well, they deserve to win a few games for Pete's sakes. I was so happy to see them beat Green Bay. So Tyler Show, good to have you here. All right. So has anybody predicted yet? Okay. I'll keep talking about the Masters then. So, oh, let me see if anybody's joined here. Nope. Anybody? Oh, holy cats, 13 people are on. Man, I did not expect this. Thank you for joining, guys. So again, Masters going on this weekend. I think the featured groups are about to go off. We got a 5-way tie at 9 under. Um, It's Joey's world. Hey, they are out running errands, but we'll catch the rest later. Okay, I want to just hear everybody's prediction. All right, I'm not going to let you guys get off so easily here. If you are here, I want you to just put a prediction. Who do you think is going to win the Masters? And on Monday night, hopefully one of us has gotten it right. I've got my prediction, and I want to hear yours. So. Okay, so I'll cover more. I'll cover more about the leaderboard here. Have I missed anybody? Hopefully I have not. Um, okay, cool. All right, here's the leaderboard. So we got that 5-way tie. And now I'm going to mention some of the other mentionables, that people that definitely strike me as being a possibility. You got Hideki Matsuyama there, and he is traditionally a great golfer, but As far as I remember, I don't believe he's won any majors, so I wouldn't guess him, even though he's only one back. You got Patrick Reed, who is a past winner of the Masters, so he's a strong possibility. Patrick Cantlay is playing very well. It looked really good yesterday. So there's somebody who is definitely on the radar. Going down, you got Justin Rose and Tommy Fleetwood. Heck, you got three guys from the UK all tied um, at 11th place with Danny Willett, Tommy Fleetwood, and Justin Rose, and then Louis Oosthuizen, who's somewhere over there as well. And then you've got let's see, Paul Casey. Now Tiger Woods at 5 under, so he's 4 back. Phil Mickelson. Listen to this. Who's at 5 under here? You got Tiger Woods, Phil Mickelson, and Brooks Koepka. So there's 3 fantastic golfers. Any one of them are in contention right now. At 4 under, you got Xander Schauffele, and he's always a force, and he's often predicted to win. I don't think he comes through as often as they like. But Ricky Fowler is my personal. He's the guy I want to see win the major. I think he's the guy who's the best golfer who's never won a major. So Ricky Fowler, you got Billy Horschel in there. So that's really Rory McIlroy is at -3. So he played so well yesterday that I would not rule Rory McIlroy out, even though he's 6 strokes back. So let me go back to the chat here. Hey, I see Darian here. Good to have you here, Darren. Magnificent Germany. Darren goes live on Saturday nights. He obviously knows a lot about Germany and traveling there and goes there often. So definitely check him out. So Bob thinks Carl Eller will win. Okay, Bob, I'll check your memory then. What number was Carl Eller? I happen to remember that. And Alan Page, who played for the Vikings. I think Bob's more of a Vikings fan than a golf fan. Oh, here you go. Here we go. We got some predictions. Rob Fuzz says, my friend Dean said pick Tiger Woods, so I'm picking Tiger. He won last year, Rob. I'm telling you, the guy is gonna come on. He's gonna come on strong today. I feel it. He doesn't typically start great, and he actually started really great this year. So I would not rule him out. Bob says, seriously, I'll say Tigers since it's the only name I know. Bob, that pick about is as good as any. He is the defending champion. So Rob says I'm clueless when it comes to the Masters. So I think it's a good pick. Pearl Manhattan, nice to have you here. Pearl goes live on Wednesdays at noon with a music live stream, and then she goes live on Sunday nights with her art live stream. I think it's at 7. Rob Fuzz says, how many hole-in-ones were there during the Masters? I know there was money the other day. So the John Rahm hit this. If you guys have not seen the hole, go watch John Rahm. He hits this, skips a shot purposely across the water, across the fairway, I think, before the green, onto the green, rolls in. Probably the most amazing hole-in-one I've ever seen. Isaac Nail, good to have you here. Awesome. Good to have you. Pearl Manhattan, Jack Nicklaus. Well, he's not playing, but he did do the honorary tee off. So he was there. And you bet, Pearl. Glad to do that. Rob Fuzz says, when is the norm? Oh, okay. That was going to be my next point, Rob. I'm glad you reminded me. So the Masters is normally played in April. It's the first major of the year. And obviously with COVID, they put it back to November. And I'm not really sure what all the reasoning behind that was, because they basically don't have any fans there now. So why couldn't they have done it back in April? So my understanding is they're going to go back to April next year. And so it's going to be weird to have the Masters in, November, and then practically 6 months later, let's see, December, January, February, March, April. Yeah, so 6 months later. So yeah, it's usually at the end of April. Rob says, I'm using voice dictation not very well, I may add. Oh, well, cool that you can use it. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody here. Oh, Cruisers. I missed your comment from earlier. Bob thinks Dustin Johnson. Okay, hats out. Uh, I am picking Dustin Johnson as well. I think Dustin Johnson, when he is on top as he is now, and he's got the weekend in front of him, I don't see him as a guy who croaks. I think he's going to come through. So that's my prediction as well. I think Dustin Johnson is a strong uh, favorite. That said, I'm picking him to win because I think he will, but it's not the guy I want to win the most. The guy I want is Ricky Fowler. I think he's a little too far back. So I think I want to see the drama of Tiger Woods coming on strong. So definitely. That's a good pick, by the way. Hopefully I didn't miss any comments here. I'm going to go through them here. How are y'all doing this morning? Hope you're all well. All right, so we got Bob and Rob at Tiger, and then you can't pick Jack Nicklaus because he's not in it. Bob said, "Great minds think alike." Yes, Sarah, you must be the one typing in here. Okay, so Pearl's on her phone. Thank you, Rob. We need Disney Dan. I know. Let me see if, gosh, I haven't been keeping up with the StreamYard part of this. But nobody has popped in. I posted a link at Twitter. So if you're interested in coming on briefly, I wouldn't even plan on going live this long, but if you want to come on and talk about the Masters, I would love to have you join me. All right. Always typing, Dean. That's cool. Oh, right. Pearl, 7:45. Oh my gosh. I forgot about that. Yeah, she's on the West Coast, so. All right. Back to the Masters. Okay, they have started. I see Billy Horschel is on probably the first hole here. So, anyone here have any other guesses? I'll probably maybe I'll change my. I'll go to something a little bit bigger. I don't know that I want to be bigger on the screen, but it's kind of small on the other one. Okay, cool. Here we are. Yeah, Disney Dan. Where's Disney Dan? Dan knows probably more about golf than I do, and I would love to have him on. Oh, Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods is in the sand on the first hole. Sorry to be turning around like that. All right, I'm going to give you a little play-by-play here. He just hit out of the sand. Oh, yeah, he's on the green. Nice shot. He's got about a 40-some foot putt, but for where he was, that was a good shot. My profile, that's not a very good profile. Let's see. Love that background. Thank you, Rob. The virus doctor, James Joseph, is in the house. James Joseph, nice to have you here. Do you know, do you have a pick on the Masters? Let's hear your pick. Who do you think is going to win? That's what this live stream is for. On Monday night, we'll see who came out on top. All right. Check out the Tyler show. He's awesome. He's a good live streamer. I don't know how often you're going live now, Tyler, but Dean the Golfcaster. Yeah. What channel is it on? So, Rob, I'm watching it on, if you just go to Google and type in Watch the Masters, it'll bring you to a CBS Sports page. And then down a little bit, there's some links to like 3 things. You can either watch the featured group, Amen Corner, or holes 15 and 16. And I right now I think featured group is the only one that you can watch. So James says some albatross. Okay, I know what an albatross is. Who knows what an albatross is? besides a bird? What is an albatross in golf? Tyler goes live every Friday at 5. Thank you, Sarah. Tyler, I think I had an email out to you asking if I should put your shows in every week. So let me know. I would love to put you on the live place. I know I have before. So, okay, James says double bogey. It's not a double bogey. A double bogey is just a double bogey. What is an albatross? I'll tell you this, it rarely happens in golf. It's a very amazing thing. Pearl says, well, since I can't have Jack, definitely going to pick Mr. Woods. He's blessed. But I feel like someone unknown is going to give Tiger a run. Okay. Phil Mickelson is also in the hunt. 2 under par is a great guess, James Joseph, but it is not. That is an eagle. But you're darn close. So obviously, I'll let a 2 in there somewhere. It's not a 2. It's actually, I'll tell you, it's a 3 under par. So it only happens on a par 5. Actually, I've heard of people getting hole-in-ones on par 4 holes. So it's 3 under par. And it's happened. There was a very famous one in golf history. I don't remember, but the guy, I think it's Golf Shot, heard around the world. And it was, I don't even remember the golfer, but a friend of mine's dad actually played with that golfer. That I do remember. Okay, Tyler says, yes, I do try to do a live show every Friday. Well, Tyler, what I'll do is I'll see if I can reactivate it at the live place. I'll send it your way. I can't remember if I have your email or what. And then I always like to get your approval before I do that. So make sure I'm using the title and description and image you want me to use. So anyway, we got 16 people here. Totally honored that you would take a little time here. So thank you. Oh, back to StreamYard. Did anybody come in? Okay. Well, guys, I'm actually going to call it a day here, unless let's just make sure I'm not missing anything. So again, Monday nights I'll be going live at 5:30 now. I'll be covering a number of things. Let me read. So I'll be talking about sort of what's happening in the live streaming community, and it's going to be just more of an informational show. Like for instance, it's going to be cancellations. It sounds like a boring topic, but sometimes what I thought is if I could just sort of be available once a week for people to hop on a live stream and tell me, are you changing your show's time? Are you canceling, etc. Whatever you want to do. I'm going to be giving some news by category. So like, let's say there's some news in the cruising community. I'll cover that. And actually, Sherry would be my go-to person on that kind of information. And thank you for that, Sherry. Yeah, so cruising information, Disney information. I'll be covering some of that. It'll be a little bit different than what you hear in the other channels. And then a big part of the show is going to be trying to get more live streamers. And what I mean by that is a lot of you that have watched, I think we want to try to encourage you to join live streams, whether you create your own or maybe you join like somebody else in a collaboration. We see a lot more people doing that now. I was just watching Steve's with the healthy guy, like Cody being on with him. We want to see more of that. So it'll be covering that. And then let's see. Well, that's about it. So it's just going to be trying to grow our community, weekly updates, that sort of thing. Mondays at 5:30 Eastern time. So, all right. No last minute predictions. We got a few Tiger Woods in here. We got a Dustin Johnson from Bob at Coos Cruisers. And I think we saw Pearl had said Tiger. All right. I'm putting it all down. We'll see who's right. If you watch this on the replay, put it in the comments and I'll go over it Monday night. So thank you guys for joining me. Thank you, Sherry, for putting that information there. Texas Takes is on. All right. Hey, Ed. Dustin Johnson, man after my own heart. Yep, that's who I think is going to win as well. I think the way he was looking yesterday, I got my money on Dustin. But there's a host of other ones. I'd love to see Justin Thomas win. I'd love to see Rory make a charge. So thank you guys for being here. Appreciate you spending a little time here. Have a great day. What, is there really 22 people on? Oh my gosh. All right. Thanks, guys.